Good evening and welcome everybody. This is Obi-Wan Pez for Simplex Pachinko. We are going to be playing Astroneer Glitchwalkers. The DLC dropped this week and we're going to have some fun with it. I don't know exactly what everything entails. I've been trying to keep myself somewhat in the dark about it. I do know that if you are interested in playing Astroneer at all, it is usually on Game Pass or whatever other thing your platform has. It has been on Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, PC. Yeah, for several years, and like I said, most of them have been accessible through some form of Game Pass or what have you. whatever your platform's particular specialty thing is, there's a good chance it's on there. The Glitchwalkers DLC is not on there, however. So, if you do want to play Glitchwalkers, you will either need to, 1, buy it yourself, or 2, play with someone who has bought it. So there is the possibility, if you're just interested in trying it out, you can play Astroneer, and you could play Astroneer with a friend who does own Glitchwalkers, and you're basically just kind of along for the ride on the save file. So the save file that is attached to Glitchwalkers in particular is going to be different than that of any other save file that exists on your system. The only difference is that you will have to own or be playing with someone who owns Glitchwalkers to access that file and that area. So it is a different area. Alrighty. Well, I think we ought to get started. I will have to just step out real quick in about 3 to 5 minutes, because I have a load of dishes going, and I need to make sure that our dishwasher taplet thing is broken, so you need to like actually manually throw it in when it's time to do that. It's terrible. Right. So, here's this thing on. Push the green button. Testing, testing. Hey, pal, am I coming through okay? Can you believe this is the only way we could talk inside the simulation? Not the easiest way to communicate. Push the green button on your PDA so I know you're reading me. This is the guy that we saw earlier. It's like there's a guy who's part of maintenance, I think, who's giving us all of the giving us all of the information that we got going on here. Oh, good. Glad my messages are getting to you. There he is. I'm Frank Capiano, by the way. I'm head of maintenance for the ESS Elysium. I got stuck in the Astroneer training program just like the rest of the crew. Really hope you already knew that. That little rabbit, Eva, has a way better job of explaining this stuff. Maintenance issue. Anywho, we got us a situation. There's a hacker that's been messing with the ATP. Calls himself Blitz. Normally, Eva'd be handling this kind of trouble as she's our new caretaker AI, but Blitz took her offline. Of course he did. Blitz has been destabilizing the ATP all over the place, and I really need your help. If we don't do something, the whole simulation could collapse. That'd be the end of all of us. Storms a-brewin'. Interact with a landing pad terminal. Already there. To make things worse, Blitz brought the storm system back online. Storms have been out of commission ever since the Elysium crash. The system ain't designed to handle storms anymore, and they're not causing power surges they are causing power surges that strain the sim's infrastructure. If we knew the hacker's location, I might be able to do something and stabilize the storm code. Problem is, I can't find their instance. But if we can grab data from all the storms and trace the signal back, bam! We got Blitz's ATP address. I made a gadget that'll help you with that. I'll send it to your landing pad. Ruby. Oh. Okay. One of Frank's inventions gathers and dispenses storm data from hotspots in storms. Must be placed on a platform or a vehicle. Tracks nearest hotspot when powered. Storm data can be placed in the research chamber. Draws 5 units of power when turned on per second, and actively gathering storm data from a hotspot. Cool. We'll just carry that. And how big is it? I think it's a medium. So we maybe can unpack it here. Oops. Not there. Yes. Okay. So we just need one of these, which is the thing I dropped. So we can pick that back up, put it over there, take this, come back over here. We're going to end up leaving all of our stuff behind eventually, but this was discussed on the SES, that's System Era Softworks, password. Worst drink in the world is the Gonster. I think that depends on how you feel about licorice. How's it going, Sensation? Oop. I had this guy come over to, he was moving our stuff from, this was Stuff Day, if you remember Stuff Day. He was taking stuff from the truck outside and bringing it in the house when we were doing the big move in, like, June. So he was carrying all this stuff in. We decided to buy them all lunch, like all the guys. So we're just like, you know, taking lunch orders. We get them all their sandwiches, and then I'm standing there and I'm like, all right, what do you guys want? And we just go down the line and ask everybody what they want. Oh, you know, we've got common area and gold server. Oh dear. We go down the line, and I come to this one guy who, I swear to goodness, looks like Astacon. If you've never seen them before. They used to be an Elite Dangerous streamer, but lately have been doing OpenTTD. I've heard of that. Can't think for the life of me what it is. But they've been doing a lot of RimWorld recently, so haven't really talked much and all that. But so there's this one guy who looks remarkably like Astacon, and I go over and I say, okay, so what do you want? We've got, you know, water, milk, apple juice, and I kind of make a face. I'm like, and apple juice with elderflower? And he's like, ooh, that one. I was like, oh, okay. Apparently it's a big thing. I mean, like, I knew people liked it, right? Maybe I wasn't quite aware of how much people liked it. Can't access it, he's on a blacklist. That's weird. Did I misspell it? No, that's right. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's weird. Last broadcast 9 days ago. Okay. Banned streamers list? That doesn't make any sense. Unless you banned him for some reason. Who knows? I've actually been banned by a few people. Kind of interesting. Okay, so, right, we need to place, you know what, we're just going to place this on the ship. Forget it. We're just going to go over here. We're going to say, hey, you. Just go on over there and make yourself useful. Nope, nope, not that one. Compass. Alright, so got these things. I don't actually know what those are. That's interesting. And then we go over and we say, let's take... Nope, not that one. Oh, okay. Alright, so we got that. We can take the large solar, stick it on here. And this is going to produce 9 units per second, so that's going to be... At the moment, might not actually be doing everything. Set on it must be placed on a platform or vehicle. Okay, so technically this counts. Oh, this is going to be like, it's going to be like, Outer Wilds. I'm just going to stand around forever, missing the entire point for a while. Alright. Let's actually do something here. Okay. Oh, that's Resopound stuff. Yeah, that might be fine. Gathers and dispenses storm data from hotspots and storms. Okay, so I don't actually know where storms are. No place like home. Use Ruby in a storm found on any planet other than Silva. Okay. Process encrypted data using research chamber. Introducing Ruby. Don't ask what it stands for, because I'm still workshopping it. Fair enough. I'm seeing storms on all the planets except Silva. Inside a storm, look for hotspots. Points where the data is swirling around all condensed like. Place Ruby in one of those and turn her on. She'll grab us all the info we need. After that, pop the data she collects into a research chamber and I'll see what I can do. Be careful, these storms look dangerous. I don't know what they might do to you. Good luck, pal. Right. So now, we go to a different planet. Let's maybe do Aatrox, even though that sounds horrible. Aatrox, generally speaking, is the most challenging planet, so that's going to be maybe slightly awkward. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, we want to probably get... We want to get where our landing zone is. Here? Maybe? Actually, I don't think that's it. Oh. Yeah, it wasn't it. Right on the edge. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, debris. Debris. Research item. Debris, debris. Dynamite. Detritus, but specifically, maybe useful detritus. Ah, there's one. Compound clay. And glass. Well, that was worth a shot, but launch into orbit. And we'll try again. Feet as a blacklisted. That is not surprising, though. That's it. That one. There's a ton there. In celebration of the storm stream, in celebration of being able to find all brand new cool stuff in here, we are hashtag not sponsored tonight by Polly's Floret Extra Pale Ale. So here's to new flora. Famished edits. Stand up now. Well then. Oh, you've seen the shirt. Yes. Ah. Great. That was slightly louder than expected. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Nope. Uh-oh. Take that back. And take that over here. What is that? Okay. Doesn't allow me to plug it in. That's fair. Stuck on geometry and literal equations for a day until you figured it out. Alright, well, congratulations on that one. Amazing. I don't know. Yes, I actually had a similar experience in non-mathematical terms. I ended up... I've relayed this before on stream, but, you know, people come and go and stuff. I finally broke down and used Copilot because I was having a bit of a tech issue. And I said, all right, fine, we'll use Copilot for once. Because I was just like, not interested. I don't really want to use AI as much as I possibly can because, you know. Let's not give in to too much hype. And I started asking it, or telling it precisely what I had done so far. And it goes through the usual stuff of like, oh great, thank you for telling me this, and now let's try and work on this solution, which is also something that I did 2 or 3 hours ago, and it didn't work then either. So I relay all this information to it, and eventually it starts whittling down further and further and further. And I'm talking about one particular thing to it, and then I come to the realization, wait, no, this has nothing to do with anything that we've been chatting about. And I say, I'm like, wait, let me just try and work this out. So I immediately went into Epic Games, where I was having the problem, of course, told it where the appropriate path was, and then... Oop. Well then. Apparently, storms disappear. Okay, so we've still got the marker. Last option. You know, I don't even necessarily think it needs to be a last option, but like... certain things. I'm not going fast enough. Nope. Yeah, I'm probably not going steep enough is the problem. Screw it. We'll go this way. Haha. When in doubt, hoverboard. Anyway, I whittled the thing down and I was like, wait, here's the problem. And I went into Epic and I changed a path that was like just not quite making sense, but I hadn't seen it before. Like I hadn't noticed that this path was wrong. So I went in and it immediately fixed everything, and I was like, I should have figured that out 20 hours ago. It wasn't 20, but I should have figured that out like 4 hours ago. And I tell Copilot precisely what the problem was, and it was like, oh, I'm glad you figured it out. Thanks. Unfortunately, it doesn't understand sarcasm. Alright, we come down here. We go up here. We jump into the shuttle. We jump out of the shuttle. This is fine, don't worry. Pick up the shuttle. Nope, wrong. Okay, well, that actually may make it better for us anyway. Ah, well. Okay. Come up here. Oh. Actually, the storm might just have moved instead of just being accessible in a different place or whatever. Without ChatGPT and YouTube. Yeah, and YouTube is pretty good at figuring out mathy type stuff. Or pretty good for you to figure out mathy type stuff. Because most of the time, It's not identical to what you want, but it is at least reasonable. Oh no. Don't go there. Boo. Alright, whatever. Spew flower. So I have played Breath of the Wild a few times on stream. Haven't done it lately. I probably should. It's easy enough to bring that stuff up here, get it hooked up, and start playing again. I've been kind of, I don't know, not feeling it lately. But I mean, could just get over it. Alright, we'll put that in the battery. Maybe. That's not how that works. Okay, cool. We need speed flower. Alright, fine. Oh, Aatrox shell. Interesting. I don't have any seeds. That's slightly worrisome. There we go. So we take that, we take these, and we feed them here and here. That'll keep us alive longer.